So this is one of the rigs that we will be using. It's a simple pulley rig. It's a short pulley rig designed for casting big baits out. With a bit of distance to them. So I'll start at the bottom of this rig. I've put a large bait clip there for my rotten bottom, which I'll be obviously putting a weak link line onto that, onto this side. There'll be a weak link line with a lead on that. It'll clip onto there for casting. Then we've got a Seaglo splashdown. These are made by Gemini exclusively for Seaglo. You can only get these via the Seaglo website. Nice colour, and they'll do the business as far as clipping any rig down with the relevant hook patterns that fit in them. I've got a length of 200-pound line. It's probably about 4 foot. On that, sliding on that, I've got the pulley bit, 2 beads, bead either side of a Seaglo crane swivel. That's where my main line will go, obviously. They're the crane swivels. These are size 2, and they're rated to 306 pound. To that, I've got another crane swivel. I've got my length of wire, 120-pound wire, of about 12 inches. I actually cut this off at 18 inches. And what I do is, I feed the tag end through to make a Flemish loop around the swivel. I then wrap it around the wire and crimp it. And I've put a bit of shrink tubing on there. That just prevents a few tangles. Wrapping it around the wire, it creates a bit of a boom and prevents it wrapping around your main line. Then it goes down. I've done the same again with the bottom hook. Here, I've made a Flemish loop with a generous tag end. And I've wrapped it round, double wrapped it around the wire, and it's crimped. On that, there's an 8/0 Seaglo Kentaro octopus hook. These happen to be 6/0s. These, but on this rig is an 8/0. And on the bottom hook is a Kentaro short shank wide gape 8/0. That it's a big hook. Usually, when I make these little bite ends, probably like to have a small hook on the bottom and a bigger hook on the back. But I want to fish really big. I'm going to be putting full mackerel baits out, probably with a bit of squid on them. And I want the hooks really proud. Because we're not just going to be targeting anything basically. I want the ability to be able to hook anything confidently, whether it be on the bottom hook or the back hook or both hooks. But it's a short rig. Obviously it clips up nicely, clips down nicely into the splashdown. And like so. And you should be able to fire big baits out. I just find with my casting technique that shorter rigs enable me to cast far further. And you've noticed when I've done tote rigs before and what have you, I use 3/0 swivels usually. I found some swivels that are stronger than the 3/0 swivels, smaller, just seem decent quality. The Seaglo 3 times crane swivel, I'm guessing like 3 times power crane swivels, in size 2. Using a smaller swivel will help streamline my rig, and I'll probably get a little bit of a benefit when casting. So that when it's clipped down, it's probably 3 foot. The full rig length will be about, might even be 3 foot. I reckon it's 5. I reckon it's 5 all in. So you've like got 2.5. When it's clipped down, there's 2.5 foot either side. Short rig for big baits. Yeah, I just think the marks I fish, short rigs do work. It's a little bit shorter than I normally use, just slightly, because of the time of year. I just want to get that bit more distance in for my casting ability and hopefully get a few half-decent fish, or at least one decent fish, possibly. And we'll see.